Oh my gosh, hi. Hi. Hey girl. Never know how to start these. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. I know you guys all missed me literally so much. Giving the people what they want. I'm just gonna do a scooch of a little updated tattoo tour video because I've gotten quite a few new guys since the last one I did, and for some reason that's got a little bit of traction, so I kind of want to ride that high. Ride my 400 subscribers. You know who you are. I wanted to do like all the tattoos I got in 2021, but there was actually a lot that I got in 2020 after that video, and then there was a lot that I got, well not a lot, but a couple I've gotten recently, incredibly recently, and then there's some I'm gonna get in the next couple months that I kind of want to touch on. So yeah, if you're interested in that, stick around. If you're not, bye. Anyway, shall we get right into it? And I did want to talk about actually how I've had some other cool things happen in 2021, because obviously it feels like, oh, 2021, who's she? The worst year that has ever happened to my life? A little bit, but there's also some cool things that happened, believe it or not. Oh, I got the opportunity to do some really cool things. I got to make a couple t-shirts with the help of my good friends at Z Brantford. They reached out to me with an incredible opportunity, and I got to make 3 different shirts. I'm probably gonna do more runs with them and more shirt designs and stuff. I'm really excited about that. It's just a really cool opportunity that I got. Also, don't mind me playing fetch with my dog. She's just bored, so. Let me introduce this baby. This is Phoebe. She just turned 1 the other day. This is her favorite toy. It was a Google, and now it's a sad sack of nastiness. It used to have legs, eyes, and a beak, and now it's basically just a dirty egg. Look at your dirty egg! Also, another really cool thing I got to do in 2021 was me and my good friend Lauren worked on a zine, a really cool, like, radical feminist, all-inclusive, intersectional feminist zine. Unfortunately, I don't have it right here anymore because Phoebe literally ripped it to shreds. She ripped it to smithereens, so that was really awesome. And on that topic of zines, I got to work on a zine with my favorite people, podcast creators in the world, Dynamic Banter. I actually just ordered another one because Phoebe, she got into this one as well. Those are some really cool things I got to do this last year, not to brag or anything, a little bit of a humble brag, but let's transition into tattoos. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor. That's just the kind of world we're living in. You know how this works. I talk about the tattoo itself, I talk about the placement and the pain. I just mention the artists who did it, if they're lucky. Just kidding. Okay, first and foremost, don't know if this is gonna be in order, so don't come for me. I don't really care. My coworker Lauren at Lamshank Inc. on Instagram did these little baby cowboy boots for me. They're so cute. I've been very cowboy obsessed. Love me some cowboys. Love the imagery. It's a vibe. Not gonna lie, the pink cow prints were supposed to be filled in, and I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm fine, but you don't worry about it. And then that same day, I got this little cherub baby. It says Fear Not in blue, but the blue is just like really light, so we're gonna have to go back over that. And she also did this little lamb. She fits so perfectly in that little spot. I love that little lamb. She did my sweet girl, Abby. Abby was my golden doodle that my family had since I was 9. For her little memorial, I just wanted Lauren to do this little Abby portrait, and she absolutely killed it, and I love her so much. It's adorable, I love her. And then Lauren also did this switchblade on my crease arm because I wanted it to bend all cool when I do that. And she did it just like the switchblade at first, and then I was like, I actually need a spider web in there. So Lauren did about 5 tattoos on me last year after she started working with us. She absolutely killed all these tattoos she did for me. They're really fun, and she's got some really unique flash and stuff, so you know. Next, I got these 2 tattoos in a span of 2 days, and I literally had to work the next day. So I got this cat skull right on my wrist, right on like the bendy part of my wrist, and then I got all my fingers done within like 2 days. Brendan Shepard did my fingers. I was in so much pain. Also, I was like, should I get like right under my nail beds? And then I was like, no, I'll die. I might pass away. I think all those ones that I mentioned, except for the Abby and the Switchblade, were in like November and December of 2020. And then my other coworker, Jade, did this little woman up tattoo on me. It's just a little heart. It says woman up. And oh, I haven't been rating these in pain-wise. I don't think I'm gonna do that this time. Honestly, it's just, it means nothing. Everybody takes pain differently. The shin right on the front of that shin there. I thought it was gonna be horrible and it was literally like fine. Also in that same day, my coworker Jade did a little Shaky Graves logo on my wrist area. I just thought it was cool. I thought it would fit in that spot. I love Shaky Graves. And then I got my moth from Erin Beverly at Modern Addiction in Guelph. She was amazing. That spot, once again, not too bad for pain. Just fills the spot so perfectly. It goes right under Freddie's beautiful curve. We love it. So next, I got my clown girl and I got my heart from Natasha Lambie. I have been wanting a mom heart for literally since I started getting tattooed, and I just could not find an artist for the life of me who I thought was gonna do a good job. And then I found Natasha. She did the little clown girl, which fits perfectly in the spot. We got to do a little trade. It was so much fun. I love doing tattoo trades. I almost would rather just live in a barter system and just trade everything all the time. Then I got one of the biggest pieces I have ever got. Boy, that's a different experience. I'll tell you that for free. So I got this thigh piece from M Tattoo at Under My Thumb in Toronto. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's a plague doctor and a chrysanthemum and a raven. Yeah, we did it in 2 sessions. The first session was 3.5 hours and the second session was 4.5 hours. And I'm not gonna pretend like it wasn't painful, okay? It's large. So there's a lot of spots where I was like, I could do this all day. And there was a lot of spots where I was like, oh, please, God, come down and take my soul from my body. I'm not okay right now. Then I did a trade with Penny Pokes on Instagram. She did this little snake guy on me. I had to fill the spot on my wrist because it just drives me nuts. And I saw this flash piece and I was like, oh, this might be perfect. And this is my first hand poke tattoo. I can't believe I've gone like 2 years, 3 years getting tattooed and I have never, wait a minute, hold on. How many years have I been getting tattooed? 18, 19, 20, 21. 22. I'm in my 5th year of getting tattooed. I'm old. Can't believe I've gone that many years and not had a hand poke tattoo before. A hand poke is such an interesting pain, such a unique pain. It's just different, but it wasn't bad. It was a really fun day. I got to do a really fun trade, so love that for us. I think that pretty much wraps up all the tattoos that I got in like the past like year and a half, whatever it was since I last made that video. Literally yesterday, I got a new tattoo from Natasha. I got this little cowboy, riding a horse. I need better posture. I really need better posture, holy moly. Also, I just wanna put out there, I'm just realizing how nightmarish this whole background setup is. I don't really have anywhere else to film in my apartment. And you know what? It's not like it really matters. This video might get 6 views. So who cares? I sure don't. So there's a couple more things I wanted to talk about before we finish things off here. I wanted to talk about some other ones I'm getting in the future. At the end of the month, I'm getting just some abstract line work basically around my inner elbow and going around my elbow. I don't really know how else to explain that. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll definitely see me post about it. And I'm petrified at the thought of how bad that's gonna hurt me. I might try and like astral project out of my body and just watch myself from afar or something like that. Or I might just muscle through. Kind of intrigued to see what kind of pain I can handle, especially as a tattoo artist. It's really interesting. A little intriguing, not to sound like a weirdo or anything. Not to sound like a weird pain pervert or something. Anyway, so as we know, I love Freddie. Little known fact, the Queen logo is all of their zodiac signs. And Little Miss Freddie is a Virgo, just like your girl. And I've wanted to get fairies because I'm a Virgo. And some little sweet little fairy babies on here. I'm gonna get her somewhere on my inner arm, I think. So I'm gonna get my girl Jade to do that. I'm really excited about that. And to wrap things up, I'm gonna try and do this as like a yearly thing. Tattoos I got in 2021, tattoos I got in 2022, even though it's really not as organized as that. As long as you don't care, I don't care either, girl. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my first tattoo tour. Every view counts, every like counts, every subscribe counts. I would enjoy doing this more often. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you gotta do. Follow me on Instagram, that would be really helpful and cool because I love tattooing. I love getting tattooed. I love tattoo culture. Maybe in the future I'll do a tattoo Q&A or something like that. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to do next. I mean, you can go check out my last tattoo tour where I explain everything else that I have. I do appreciate you sticking around to this long, to this end, to right now. I really do appreciate it. But other than that, honestly, get out of here. You're not welcome anymore. You're dismissed. Get your things and go. Bye.